4-1, Part 1, continued. Understanding powers of 10. Look for patterns in the table. Decide whether each statement is true or false. Now, we just created our table, so have your table close by. Our table where we had our numbers, our powers of 10, and our exponents. So that's what we'll be using to answer these questions if they're true or false. So let's look at this first example, or first problem, A. As the exponent of 10 increases, the number becomes greater. So looking at our table, here's our table. As the exponent of 10 increases, the number becomes greater. Look, as our exponent increases, the number gets larger. 10 to the 0 was 5. 10 to the first was 50. 10 to the second, or 10 squared, is 500. 10 to the third is 5,000. So as the exponent increases, the number gets larger is a true statement. So number A would be true. B part. A negative exponent of 10 makes the number negative. A negative exponent of 10 makes the number negative. So again, let's look at our table. When we have a negative exponent, we do not have a negative number. Raised to the negative 1 power was 5/10. Raised to the negative 2 power was 5/100. And raised to the negative 3 power was 5/1000. Remember, this is the tenths place, this is the hundredths place, and this is the thousandths place. Just because you have a negative exponent does not mean you have a negative number. So our answer to B part is false. Looking at C. 5 times 10 to the third is greater than 5 times 10 squared. Is that true or false? So it's saying 5 times 10 to the third is greater than 5 times 10 squared. Looking at your table, 5 times 10 squared was 500. 5 times 10 to the third was 5,000. So the question asks us, is 5 times 10 to the third greater than 5 times 10 squared? Well, that is true. 5,000 is greater than 500. 5,000 is greater than 500. So our answer to this problem would be true. And then D part, the last one. 5 times 10 to the negative 3 is greater than 5 times 10 to the negative 2. Is this true or false? So let's look at 10 to the negative 3 and 10 squared. Is 10 to the negative 3 greater than 10 to the negative 2? Well, 10 to the negative 3 is 0.005, which we would read it as 5,000ths. 10 to the negative 2 is 0.05, which is 500ths. 5,000ths is smaller than 500ths. So this would be a false statement. So D part would be false.